Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's a sad day today. It's a scary day. Today's a day where I'm going to be trimming my dreadlocks. I've been kind of umming and ahhing, and I've been putting this off for maybe over a year, at least 18 months, because I know that I need to trim them at some point. But there's a load of sentimental attachment to these things. I've been through so much. So those of you who have had dreadlocks for a long, long time, you'll know. You almost use these as like rings on a tree that you're like, this is when I got married, this is when my firstborn was born, this is when my secondborn, and it's scary. So I know that today I'm going to be cutting off memories, potentially, or markers of memories, not memories. I'm going to be cutting off markers of memories. So it's a tough thing, but I do need to do it. And the reason why is for my health. A couple of reasons. Number one, I've got some really bad nerve problems in my elbows as a result of the weight on my neck, and nerves are connected. And my physio wife has definitely told me that this is the reason why, because the extra weight on my neck is putting pressure on the nerves, and I'm getting tennis elbow and all kind of weird kind of things in my arms. So I've got to get rid of the weight, and I've got to get rid of the weight in the other sense of the word as well, because these things have hampered my pursuit of sporting goddery. I've just made up a complete word there. Swimming, I used to love swimming. Not been able to do it because they're like an anchor and they make you sink. And they're really long and have become kind of like a stone around my neck, almost literally. So that, as you can see, if I kind of step back a little bit, I can't even really get the ends in shot, but they're kind of way past my butt now, and they're really heavy. So I've got to cut them, I've got to trim them, and that's what I'm going to do. So here goes, I think. It's very scary. So my plan is to cut off the same amount for every dread. So I'm going to cut around this length for every dread. So I'm going to cut this one. This is Chunk. He's been a good friend to me. He's still going to be chunky, but he's just going to be less long. So let's go. There we go. One. Take that off. Quite emotional doing this. It's getting easier. It's getting easier as I do it. It's it really is kind of. I understand that, like those of you who are looking to grow your hair out, and you're like, I want really long dreads, will be shouting at me for doing this. And I understand. I understand why. I do understand why. Some of you will be shouting on a spiritual level. Some of you are thinking, well, just aesthetically, look, you just need your hair as long as possible. You know, that's the idea, is that you grow dreads really long. But for me, I've just got to. I have to do this for my health. I've got to do this for my health. Wow, it's a really neat one, that one. So many hours crocheting that bad boy, and that's not necessarily a good thing. It goes. Gosh. What I'm going to like about this actually is that dreads are going to be kind of chunky all the way down, because what I've noticed is that the end, like the last 6 inches of my dreads are a lot thinner. So I'm actually quite looking forward to having the fact that my dreads are the same thickness all the way down. Wow. Feels lighter already, I tell you. This is amazing. Feels good, right? Let's do this side. These front ones are shorter anyway, so I don't need to cut as much off those, I don't think. I'm not too bothered about having them all exactly the same length. Just trying to cut similar length off each dread. For more kind of proper helpful tips on doing this, again I would submit to the authority and the frankly greatness of Lazy Dreads. He's done this a number of times for his dreads. He's had dreads for kind of 10 years now, and he keeps them at a certain length, so every couple of years he has a purge, and he's kind of accustomed to doing this now. See, out of interest, like, see, I've cut these off. You may be interested to see what's inside these. I've never waxed my dreads, never waxed them, and I've kept them fairly clean. And you can see that there's just a little bit of discoloration inside maybe, but my hair was dark brown, and actually, you know, that discoloration, I promise you it's not dirt. That might just be the darkness of my hair coming through, but they're pretty clean because I've never waxed them. There's been no dirt build up. So there you go. Anyway, continue. Another bead. Yeah, I'm going to go there. That's a long cut. Oh wow. That one hurt. That one hurt. Oh, wow. Really starting to feel how much lighter this is. Oh, this is Adam. Yeah, this is Adam. This is my first dread. Yeah, there he is. Hence the name. It's Adam. That's Mr. Skinny. Not his real name, I've just called him Mr. Skinny because just thought of it right then, because that's how creative my mind is. There we go. Let's have a look. So that's I mean, that feels so much better. Wow, I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. I think we'll see. I think I might trim a little bit more off chunk. She's still a bit long. No, you can see that and I can't. You know. So I've taken these amounts off. I'll tell you, that feels so much better. My neck feels a lot freer already. Wow. I know that'll go back and my wife will be like, oh, you've not really cut much off. But that's a good couple of years growth right there. So there we go. That feels so much better. I'm now going to go and round off the ends again, because as you know, I like to have the round ends, the neat round ends of my dreads. So I'm going to go and crochet the ends of those and get them all neatened up again. It's been a long and emotional video. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Bye.